What's going on, everybody? Kenny Bomb is in the building, and it is June 25th with no DLC update. I say this, good thing we at least found out last week and we didn't wake up today trying to download these wrestlers into our games just to find out they weren't available. Now, this whole thing was bad, but I did get in contact with THQ Nordic CM Zaidi, and I will be working to confirm things with them moving forward to make sure this doesn't happen again. But a few weeks ago, Zaidi put up a post asking the community what they would like to see changed or fixed in AEW Fight Forever. So what we're going to do today is take a look at the results and see if we agree with these things or if we think they should focus on something else. But first, you guys have been very negative in the comment section for the last few videos, so I need to know what we're doing. Are we still covering AEW Fight Forever, or have you guys given up on it? If you still want these AEW Fight Forever videos, drop a like on this video or leave a comment to let me know we need to keep them coming. If not, we'll move on to something else. Some of you guys have been asking me to cover 2K23, and that's coming a lot sooner than you think. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button because this will be your favorite spot for everything pro wrestling. Now let's get into it.
Man, boy, they coming on.
So this is where we're pulling our data from. This comes from THQ Nordic CM Zaidi on Twitter. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at KennyBomb4K. Send me a message if you want, and I will follow you back if that's what we're doing. But Zaidi posted a tweet saying, I've already shown this on Discord and to you guys as well in the AEW Fight Forever community. This is what I'm working on. All your feedback in one place. So share the top 3 features you would like, retweet, share, quote, let's show everyone what you want. And here's the document. So when somebody posted a request, he posted it in here and it added to that number. This is the amount of people who wanted that feature. This is the feature they wanted fixed. And there's a lot of different things people are requesting. You can check up on Zaidi's Twitter if you want to check out the full list. But today, we are looking at the top 10 requests people want to see in AEW Fight Forever. So we're going to start off with number 10. 82 people requested harder and longer matches. Now, this one can go either way. The matches shouldn't be as short as they have the possibility of being right now. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and get it up front right now. Here's one thing that did not make the list, but it's one thing I want to see improved in this game, and that is the pinning system. I think if the pinning system was improved, it would fix the issue where matches are so short. Because at this case right now, once you get in danger, you can mash those buttons as much as you want. Sometimes you're just not going to kick out, and you have no idea if you're going to kick out or not. If the pin system was improved, it would give us an idea of where our health meter really is, and if we have the option to kick out or not. Some people want the pin mini games. I'm not a big fan of the pin mini games. I do like the button mash system, but I would like to see like a bar there at least. Show us some kind of bar that lets us know how close we are to kicking out, because if I'm close, I might just smash those buttons a bit faster, but if not, I might just give up because there's not going to be any option. So the pin system definitely needs to be improved, and I think that will help extend the matches to a certain extent. Let's move on to number 9. So next up, we got accessibility options. That was voted by just one more person to get it to 83. Now this one can be pretty specific, because I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to when you're saying accessibility options, because that's a wide range of different things. Do you want to stop flashing on the screen? Do you want the text to be bigger? Do you want easier controls? It's just so much that goes into accessibility options, so that's going to be different pretty much for everybody who voted in that category. So that'll be kind of a tough one for them to tackle. 8. We have New Japan Pro Wrestling DLC with 89 votes. Now that's a good one, and I think that's one that's definitely coming down the line. But is it time for New Japan Pro Wrestling DLC right now? Absolutely not. We got to get more AEW wrestlers in this game first. Look at the wrestler on the thumbnail. We got Sky Blue on the thumbnail. She's getting really hot right now. They're still making her lose every match for whatever reason, but she is definitely catching fire, and I think they need to get her in this game as soon as possible. They want to make a lot of money. It's time to get Sky Blue in this game. Maybe override everybody else you got in DLC, because she's got a big fan base right now. She's got a lot more followers than a lot of other people on Twitter. That pretty much shows what she's doing. Next up, number 7, 6-player matches. Now, I don't think this one should be that difficult, but it could kind of change things up a lot with the rules and everything in the game. So 6-player matches might be a bit difficult. I mean, if you can get 6 people in the ring for the Casino Battle Royal, I mean, boom, there you go right there. I know a lot of people are going to want trios matches in the game as well. So 6-player matches, that is going to be a big thing. That's pretty much something that's showcased on AEW TV. Almost, well, it used to be every week, but not as often now. But that's big for AEW. So I think 6-player matches definitely need to be added in. Number 6, I got to count every time, y'all. I just can't remember. Number 6, tornado tag matches and tag team tornado. I don't know why this is not a thing. I don't know why this isn't a thing right now in the game. If you can have 4-way matches, why can't you have tornado tag matches? Are the rules that difficult to bend if 2 people are on a team opposed to just 1? Because even in the tag team match, you can have 4 people in the ring at the same time. So the system has to already know that you guys are on teams when you are all in the ring. So I don't know why the tornado tag wasn't added in the game. This is pretty much a bare bones feature that should have been in here, and it's missing. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I think with the patch, a patch that's right around the corner, this has to be added in. Hopefully it's not a difficult task, but we'll see. Number 5, expand customizations for AEW wrestlers / faction shirts. So this isn't one I would be too crazy about, but 97 people voted for it. So apparently it is a popular decision. It made it to the top 5. Expanded customizations for AEW wrestlers. I mean, what more would you want to do? Are you guys looking to change their hairstyles? Are you looking to change their attires? Attires would make sense, but the fact that we can't add logos and different things like that, it's not really going to be much we can do with the wrestlers' attires other than what's already in there, unless you just want to put like a woman's outfit on one of the men, which is kind of crazy, but you can't even win the women's title with the men, so I don't think they're going to let you do that. So that's kind of a tough one. I don't know if we'll get to see that. Next, we got number 4, steel cage matches. Another one that you would think is pretty bare bones. Another one you would think is pretty bare bones, but there are different rules in cage matches. You know, you got to climb out the cage for a win. Would they put the door on the cage to let you win there? So it's a lot of different stuff they'd have to add in there for a cage match, but I think they decided to go with the exploding barbed wire death match instead of doing things like the cage matches. I can't use that in as excuse for the tornado matches and things like that, but I think the barbed wire match is definitely a better benefit just because it is more unique to AEW than the cage matches. So hopefully cage matches do make it in. 101 people voted for that, so again, kind of bare bones for a wrestling game, but I think it is going to be good as a DLC update because that is going to freshen up the game as well. So hopefully we do see cage matches moving forward. I think we're on number 3, complete AEW roster. I couldn't say it better myself. I think we got to complete the AEW roster before we get to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now, when I say complete AEW roster, I don't mean the complete AEW roster because the roster is very big. But of course, you got to get some of these standout names that are missing, and you got to get them in this game before you get the New Japan guys in. Like Will Ospreay, yes, he would be absolutely fantastic in this game, especially with his finisher. Right now, Wardlow has the best finisher in the game. Let's just keep it a buck. With the knee lift, not the power bomb, the knee lift in the corner. But I think Will Ospreay would definitely take that crown if they get him in here. But before we even think about that, you got to get this AEW roster in the game. So I think that's good at number 4, and I'm glad New Japan did not rank higher than that. Number 3, we'll see. I don't know which one it is. We lost count, but we'll check it out. GM and Universe mode. I actually believe this one is number 2. This is not happening in AEW Fight Forever. 143 votes, but this is not happening in AEW Fight Forever. That is too big. It's a big task. Unless they put like the AEW GM mode for mobile phones in this and use that as the GM mode, I mean, that's possible. I guess, of course, they'd have to tweak a lot of things to actually get it to play on console, but I mean, that's possible. But a full-blown universe or GM mode is not happening in AEW Fight Forever. You got to look at that for AEW Fight Forever too. Again, I say it every time. Y'all think it's not happening, but it's definitely happening. Give it 3 to 4 years. And last, but most certainly not least, the thing you guys want to see updated most is the Creator Wrestler system. So expanded Creator Wrestler system, more pieces, import and export system. the creative wrestler definitely needs work. Look at that, 279 votes. The only category to actually get over 150 votes. We can even start there because this is the thing people want to see most, and I'm surprised. Well, I'm surprised they got the creative wrestler in there as they did, because it seems like right now they just got it in there to get it in there, and it's not really an expansive system at all. A lot of people were asking for community creations as well, but I don't know if that's necessary based on what we got. I mean, come on, guys. We got 8 faces to choose from right now in the creative wrestler system. That's just tough. I mean, that's tough. That's tough to work with. You guys have been making some good creative wrestlers, though. I will say that. I have seen a good AJ Styles we played with online. I've seen a good Stone Cold Steve Austin. Just a lot of good things. You guys are very creative, and you make this work even though it is very bare bones. But that's it, y'all. These are the top requested fixes in AEW Fight Forever. Right now, my biggest thing is going to be the pin system. Let me know what your biggest thing is in the comment section. But I'm enjoying this game. That's why I want to keep covering it. I was scared to make a video about this game yesterday because you guys were so negative the day before. But am I wasting my time, and do I need to keep this game to myself? Let me know in the comment section if you want these videos to keep going, and drop a like on this video. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, because like I said earlier, this is going to be your new favorite spot for everything pro wrestling. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.